Don't Slip, Part 1, Part 2, and Part 3 from the completion testimony of the Sent Believer. It sure does look icy over there, icier than I've ever seen. Are you sure you want to go over there? Do you understand what I mean? It's as if you would be walking on thin ice, treading nothing but water. Man, you've already got frostbite, and a fall in through the ice would be nothing nice. I guess you're Mr. Chill looking for a cool breeze, stammering around to pose after your body has gotten a cold breeze. Now you're stuck there, looking like a giant gnome, and now your cold drink is slushed out to the max of maximum ever known. I tried to stop you from going alone, but you were stating that you were strong enough to make it on your own, not knowing that you have to be as precise as a fine-toothed comb. Now the blizzard has come and you are buried 6 feet deep. Did you get there on a late night creep? Did you get there on a late night creep or by walking in your sleep? I never heard you sawing logs, or did I ever hear a peep? You are now the featured ice sculpture that many from around the world come to see. If you had only gotten the hint, the exhibit would have never taken place, all from an experiment gone wrong, when the God of all weather told you to play it safe. Do whatever it takes, but don't slip along the way. Let me lead you down the icy trail to keep you safe along the way. Now millions have evidence of exactly what they need to do. Just leave it all up to God so that the most impossible dreams can come true. Part 2. Who knew about the incredible journey and the greatest thrill ride on earth? Similar to Aurora Borealis, the electric spark combines with the adrenaline rush for a burst of life on the wild side, but life should be contained within. If you hold on to it, then you'll see your life again. So why should it be that many would throw their life away? You've heard it said a bird in the hand is worth two in the bush. Not seeing or believing could lead you to a cruel fate. Now here's another adage. Do tell if you believe. If the ultimate test is passing the test to learn and know who you are, now take a close look at what you know and in yourself believe. Now looking at what you know, you can hopefully visualize yourself and see that slippery spots can be avoided as long as God drives you along your custom fitted life story. Never again stating, if I slip, well, I slipped on slippery spots. But I should not have slipped. If I listened, I would not have slipped. The closest thing to slipping would have to be slipping into slippers that slip onto my feet, making it comfortable slip. To life, there are gentle slips. Of course, there are rugged slips too. But as for me, I'll let God lead me through anything I might slip through. Part 3. You would never know that you slipped unless you know too much. And even God would tell you that no one ever knows too much. Every little bit of knowledge can take any human being so far. Little slips add up to big mountains to pull a person to the pinnacle of their life by far. But all things are given from the Father, our Father, of the one whom has risen, leading you to a cloud on its way to paradise. Just be careful and listen. Of course, anything said can have multiple meanings. So pay attention as if all things you are seeing. Along the road, avoiding the fall from the mountains. Earn a safe place to rest with living water crested pouring like a fountain. The trip you take is not the trip you take, but the trip you make must have grace for the trip you take. Everything has a meaning, but it comes down to what we believe is significant. There must be a God that exists for any human being's small mind to comprehend anything as being significant. Don't slip.